Nctv45, The Train, anytime on your time.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, molcajete, and don't forget the great chips and salsa they put out for you when you get there. Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA, 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Hello and welcome to Newswatch. Well, the Pennsylvania Christmas tree is up as our top story. Yes, Pennsylvania Department of Aging announced that the state capitol main rotunda sporting the Christmas tree is up, and let's take a gander, because I have a picture here for you that's going to knock your eyes out, and then I'm going to tell you something special about this picture. Now there you go, as you see a picture of the state of Pennsylvania Christmas tree. Now, here's what's really something about it. Senior community centers submitted their holiday ornaments, and that's what's hanging from the tree. The Pennsylvania Department of Aging is pleased to announce again the tremendous response of ornaments submitted by the seniors. It can truly put someone into the holiday spirit, said Secretary of Aging Jason Kavalich. Older adults from more than 75 community centers in 38 counties across the Commonwealth submitted their ornaments. And yes, there are ornaments hanging from Lawrence County, Elwood City Senior Center, and the Newcastle Senior Center chipped in with this. Governor Shapiro hosted the traditional lighting of the Christmas tree. It's a 20-foot Douglas fir from Carbon County in the Capitol Rotunda. So that very, very inspiring. Now, we tell you about this all the time. The Warner Cascade Theater having movies, okay? And as you take a gander and we move through this, on Wednesday, which is today, Scrooge, the musical, Albert Finney, will appear at noon. So make sure you check it out. Now, Thursday, Babes in Toyland, that's Laurel and Hardy, that will be at noon. And then Saturday, Scrooge, the musical, at 7. So lots of great fun there. Make sure you check out the Warner Cascade Theater. They have so many, and I want to tell you, you can get some Christmas gifts down there. I have this beautiful mug that we see every day as I tell you to get your second cup of coffee. Now, the Newcastle Rotary, those calendars now available And I'm going to give you some places that you can pick them up. C.J. Cochran, that's at 409 North Jefferson Street, Chilella and Kearney. Lawrence County Historical Society, Phil Fitz Ford. Visit Lawrence County, right down there across from the former town mall. So make sure that you get, that's a great gift to give, and I can't say enough about them. Now, we're going to take this break. We'll be back. Welcome back. Introducing the Shop Local, Shop Lawrence gift card. The power of shopping local, the card at Forward Lawrence, designed to unite Lawrence County businesses, consumers, and merchants. Small businesses are encouraged to join the movement. Now, and going to dance, well, Mondays at Scott Township Fire Hall, 3712 Harlansburg Road. The dance goes from 6:30 to 9:30. Just a great activity out there. Remember the open house at the Hoyt. Call. They're closed on Mondays, but good time to get to that. Also remember that the Cascade of Lights at Cascade Park, they have it down in Ewing Park, and also up there at Pearson. So make sure you tune into that.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's get to the NBA. Well, your Cleveland Cavaliers in action as they little home cooking here as they're at home taking on Orlando. Now, elsewhere, Memphis at Detroit, 7 o'clock. The Sixers on the road taking on Washington, that at 7 o'clock. The Miami Heat, they're in action on the road up in Toronto. Little less heat up there. Brooklyn taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The San Antonio Spurs on the road in Minnesota. That game at 7:30 on ESPN. Now, the Chicago Bulls at home against Charlotte, that at 8 o'clock. Oklahoma City travels to Houston at 8 o'clock. Utah takes on Dallas at 8:30. Portland taking on Golden State, that at 10 o'clock. And then your nightcap features Denver traveling to the LA Clippers, that at 10 o'clock. That on ESPN. Now, as we move over to hockey, and well, here you go, your Pittsburgh Penguins in action, and they're on the road taking on Tampa Bay. So let's go Pens. Elsewhere in the NHL, and that's the Dallas Stars, and just so happens Dallas taking on Florida, 7 o'clock, that on TNT. By the way, the Pens are on the plus. Vegas takes on St. Louis at 9 o'clock on the plus, and Carolina taking on Edmonton, 9:30 on the plot, or on TNT, excuse me. Now it's time to get over to college basketball. And, understand that a lot of the schools are closing in on finals. Penn State on the road, taking on Maryland, that on the Big Ten Network. Now, and that at 7 o'clock. Robert Morris, they at home, and check that, on the road, taking on Canisius, that at 7 o'clock on the Plus. And Youngstown State, they on the road, all the way on the other side of the state, taking on Ohio, 7 o'clock ESPN Plus. Maryland Eastern Shore, 7 o'clock, taking on North Carolina State. It's the Dukes of Duquesne taking on Marshall, down in Marshall, 7 o'clock, that game on the Plus. Let's go Dukes. Now, as we close out that 7 o'clock hour, Brown at Rhode Island, 7 o'clock on the Plus. Moving on to, well, again, 7 o'clock hour, St. Bonaventure at Niagara, that game on the Plus. Let's get to 8 o'clock. South Carolina taking on number 24 Clemson. 8 o'clock ACC Network. Keep in mind that the South Carolina Gamecocks came up big against Notre Dame when they played a few weeks ago. Richmond at Northern Iowa, 8 o'clock on the Plus. DePaul at Texas A&M at 9 o'clock. West Virginia, let's go Mountaineers, 9 o'clock. They're taking on the Pitt Panthers in the version of the Backyard Brawl. So I didn't see that they were playing Pitt. Let's go have a good game. That at 9 o'clock, that on ESPN too. So whatever your flavor there, that will be a great game. Your nightcap, 10 o'clock, Utah Tech taking on California Baptist. Now, head over to Cedars. Get some great food, and by all means, enjoy the games. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And after last night's low of 32 with a snow flurry about, how is your Wednesday looking? Well, there's local radar and creeping in some precipitation, as the national scene will show you. And there we go right there. Precipitation to our northwest, southwest, and cloud cover. Once you get into the Midwest, and we're talking probably Oklahoma, Nebraska, that area, it begins to let up. But that's not going to say that we aren't going to be affected for the next few days. Here you go. Last night, 32 overnight. And snow flurry about. Snow flurries, 38 and 27 for your temperatures, 30% chance. Thursday, we start to dry out, 44 and 32. And the same thing on Friday, 52 and 41. You got to be feeling great about that. Here comes Saturday, 58, 41. Sunshine will give way to rain. 70% chance as the day goes on, setting you up for a rainy Sunday. 50 and 30, 80% chance of rain on Sunday. Here comes your Monday, Karen. And with that, dry skies. 41, 28, slight chance of rain, but nothing to write home about. Here comes your Tuesday, 38 and 20, front moves through, we get a little chillier. Now, we're going to take a look at the weather chart and then hear from these great sponsors.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923. We helped put Newcastle on the map as the hot dog capital of the world. Visit our store, place an order for pickup at mpconeyisland.com, delivery with DoorDash, or find the grocery store near you with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Hello, I'm Kay, and K is for Kimmel's. If you're in need of great baked goods, perhaps donuts of every kind, or maybe a lady lock is your desire, turnovers, and don't forget, they have cakes of every size, quarter sheet cake, or a round one for that special birthday. And never forget to pick up a loaf of bread. It's Kimmel's, home of the delicious, super mouth-watering strudels. Call Kimmel's for the best baked goods. Hello and welcome to Newswatch. 30 degrees outside, and it's time to get to the birthdays. Bailey Nacera, happy birthday. Ted Mimo, happy birthday. Samuel Brown Jr., happy birthday. Castro Marco, happy birthday. Lawrence Threets Sr., happy birthday. Jim Pizzone, happy birthday. Kathy Keeler, happy birthday. Michael Jarlin, happy birthday. Jay Holmes, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give the Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.